I'm just a guy who loves Disney and has way too much time on his hands. As always, if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I'm here to rate, review, and describe all of your favorite things from the magical world of Disney. I'm File91e and welcome to my Disney news and reviews. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Disney News and Reviews. I'm File91e and I actually got a couple of extra DVDs this week and I want to post up a little bonus video showing them off later, so that should be pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, nothing really big with me this week. Corncheck and I actually put up another Wrestle theme reviews. If any of my fans here are fans of that and haven't seen, then I put up a Wrestle theme reviews yet. I didn't think I would be, but we're back again, in large and in charge, so that should be fun. Anyway, so let's get right to the news. We've got some pretty big news this week, guys. On Wednesday, at the Walt Disney Company's annual meeting, a new annual passport was introduced, the Disney Premier Passport. Now what this entitles people to is admission to all of the theme parks, including Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure, parking at all the parks, admission to the water parks, subscriptions to pass holder publications, a subscription to Disney Family Fun magazine, and admission to Disney events such as Disney Quest, Disney's Wild World of Sports Complex, and other big events. Now, you get all this for the low price of $700. Not worth it, you say? Well, let me tell you. This unlimited access is not for one day, not for 1 week. You get all this for 1 whole year. You have unlimited access to pretty much everything for a year. So if you're like me and get bored easily, this is definitely the ticket for you. I cannot wait to actually purchase one of these just so I can go down to Disney World every single weekend. Now granted, this is just a ticket and you'd have to pay for lodging and whatnot, but it's basically just a free pass to do anything you want. Go anywhere, see anything, do anything you want, and it's a really cool thing, especially for people who go down multiple times a year. So check that out. The official Disney Parks blog has announced that some of the Walt Disney World monorails operating on the Epcot line will receive Tron Legacy wraps this month. Here's a bit of concept art to show you what it will look like. As you can see, they pretty much just wrap it around the monorail. It's just a small little decal promoting the newest Tron movie starring Jeff Bridges. Pretty cool. And last but not least, a baby gorilla was born in the animal kingdom in mid-February. I didn't really report it just because there wasn't a whole lot of information on it, but the baby is a female and is named Lily. So you can check that out when you go down to the animal kingdom. Very cool. They're doing a lot of cool stuff with animals down at the Animal Kingdom. Very neat stuff. So anyway, let's get right to the reviews. Okay, and continuing with the whole Downtown Disney reviews thing, the next thing I want to review is the House of Blues in Downtown Disney's West Side. I had a chance to actually walk in there for a little bit. I didn't go to the restaurant, but from what I hear, the restaurant is actually really good, but I'll get to that in a minute. Now, the House of Blues is a chain of restaurants and live music venues that were actually originally started by Dan Aykroyd and Jim Belushi. They were, because obviously they are the Blues Brothers, and they just wanted a place, I guess, where you could listen to blues and get something to eat. But they quickly became a very popular place, especially for local bands and even some big name acts, and different bands and celebrities actually latched onto it and created different pieces or different restaurants and venues in different places, and one of them just happens to be in downtown Disney. Now, the first thing you notice about the House of Blues is that giant water tower right out front. That was actually it was an old scrap water tower that they found, and just said it would just be too good to pass up, and it's now the big sign, as you can see right now, for the House of Blues. It's actually very cool, especially during the sunset. You get the reds and the yellows, and then you get the House of Blues symbol. It's really cool. Inside, it's very cool. There's a restaurant, and then there's that there's live music playing, and the music always, it's always different. I think they have a house band. I'm not sure, in case somebody's not booked, but the music's always good. I've never heard bad music coming from it. Oftentimes I'd stop and listen to the music whenever I'm at Downtown Disney, just to listen to see what was going on. I didn't really see any big name bands there, but either way, the music was good, because you don't have to be a big name band in order to put out some good music, and this was some good stuff. Now, actually thinking about it, I opened this book here just because I wanted to see what these guys actually gave the restaurant portion. They gave it 3 stars. Reservations are accepted. It's best to go in the early evening or for Sunday gospel brunch. The cost range is around $11 to $28. Depends. Full service bar and everything. They have it's New Orleans style cuisine, such as jambalaya and shrimp po' boy sandwiches, or sub sandwiches. Just different things, and a lot of people like it because just because of the performances, and the food's actually pretty good. They gave it 3 stars, the restaurant portion. I'm actually going to give Disney's House of Blues as a whole 4 stars because I love the music venue in it, and if they're giving it 3 stars just for the restaurant, it has to give 1 more star because the music there can be really, really good. So the House of Blues at Downtown Disney's West Side, 4 stars. Okay, I did a video showing off my pins a couple weeks ago, and so now it's only befitting that I start to talk about Downtown Disney's Pin Trader Central. Downtown Disney has one of the biggest spots for pin trading. It's one of the biggest pin stores there. It's in the Downtown Disney Marketplace, complete opposite side from Downtown Disney's West Side, and it's a really, really cool shop. It's kind of a sort of a circular sort of shop. It's right in the middle of everything, so you can kind of walk in and walk out at your leisure. But this place has almost every pin for every sort of thing that you could ever want. Occasionally in the parks they'll have different pin kiosks, and you'll get you can get pins there. There's actually a really cool pin shop in the Magic Kingdom. I'll get to that in a minute, or later in coming weeks. But this one is bigger. I think it's the biggest. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But yeah, so it's a really cool place, especially if you want to start to learn how to trade pins and everything. There's helpful staff there to really get you going. You can buy the starter packs, and then you can just buy random pins. I bought a whole bunch of pins from there, and I loved it. I thought it was really cool. I didn't mention that the pins actually can range from anywhere from like $3 to like $11, $15. So you might be spending a whole bunch of money, so just save your pennies and don't spend all your money on pins. That's just foolish. That's what the trading part comes in. But yeah, the Pin Trader store actually, again, it's a really nice store. It has a bunch of pins in it. Helpful staff. There really isn't too much else to say. Occasionally, they will have you'll see guys trading pins outside, and they have these huge books full of pins, and it's unbelievable. And they get really into it. And you can buy all the special edition pin sets there. It's just a really cool shop. So the Disney Pin Trader store, I'm going to give 3 stars. Why 3? Even though I love pins so much, it's just a pin shop. There's nothing else in there besides pins. So if you like it, if you're a Disney pin guy, you'd want me to give this a 5, and I would give it a 5 because I'm a pin guy. But for just the general audience, if you're not really into the Disney pins, or if it would be a 3. So go to the Disney pin shop if if you're a pin collector, and even if you're not a pin collector, it's a great souvenir for people, and they can wear it to work or whatever. Because I did that sometimes. So, and I got tons of compliments on it. So that's a pretty cool idea. So the Disney Pin Traders Central there in Downtown Disney Marketplace, 3 stars. Okay, that's about going to wrap it up for this week's Disney News and Reviews. Hope you all enjoyed it. Go to allears.net, touringplans.com, wdwmagic.com for all your latest and greatest Disney news. And if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I'm about to buy your Premier Passport just so I can go down and have a really awesome time. Remember, check that out, especially if you go down to Disney World a lot. It might be worth it. It might be worth it. So just check that out. just being able to go to Disney World whenever you want. That's awesome. And check out my a video coming up after this. I'm just gonna a small little video showing the DVDs I got recently, and yeah. So thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for next week. I'm starting to wind down the Downtown Disney stuff, so I got to start figuring out what else to review. I'm thinking of doing retro rides, guys, because a lot of you have been asking for it. So there'll be some rides I have been on, some rides I'll just check out online and review for you. So yeah, we'll see you all next week for another edition of my Disney News and Reviews. See you guys.